Good evening, everybody. I am done with work for the day. I am thrilled to be done with work for the day because, as per normal Friday, I get a whole bunch of emails at the end of the day of people calling out of work for the weekend. So, not that they're not legitimately sick, they may be, but sometimes they're not. So, that's my mess for tomorrow. But done with work. I really would like to focus today, but I also have this mess happening right here. And they're so cute and cuddly, and I don't know if I want to move. So we've been doing what we could from the couch, but I am far more productive when I sit at my desk. So I'll probably do that. I got some laundry to put away. It's actually done though. I just have to, do the last part of it. But first I'm going to feed myself. So I don't think I talked about this when the announcement came out, but if you don't know, I am a travel agent and we do annual conferences and, well, sometimes 2 conferences. They do a spring fling in the spring and then our annual KeyCon. My agency's name is Key to the World Travels. So that's where the KeyCon comes from. And originally, we were supposed to go to Disneyland in December, but when they had to start making decisions, Disneyland had no signs of reopening. So instead of going to Disneyland, they're going to push that off until after things are a little bit more normalized. And then we'll go back there, which is fine since we have been to Disneyland quite a bit. I mean, obviously not in the last year, but the year prior we had been there quite a few times. So I'm fine with pushing it off. But we are moving the conference for KeyCon to fall this year. And they announced that we are having it at Swan and Dolphin, which is super duper exciting. I love the Swan and Dolphin. I mean, I love to eat at Swan and Dolphin. I've never stayed there before, but I've heard their beds are super comfortable. So I booked that today. Well, technically I didn't book it. I registered for the conference and then I submitted my room reservation. So I need to get a confirmation from them before it's for real. But I'm required to at least stay 2 nights on property just because conferences are not cheap, and part of that goes to help pay for the convention. So I stay there the whole time though, because quite honestly, it's more fun to be there with everybody else. Plus, it's fun to go experience a resort. That's kind of the point, so that you can share your experience with your future clients. So, pretty pumped about that. So, if you have stayed at the Swan or Dolphin, let me know. I've heard the beds are so comfortable, so that's quite literally what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to sleep at my convention. But seriously, I really am. And I know I'm going to be eating at Shula's at least once. And it's like the dream to eat at Shula's and like roll yourself up to a bed. Sounds perfect. Remember how I said I was going to put my laundry away? This is how that's going. It's not happening tonight. Don't judge. Okay, so just wanted to do a little job search update and then also pose a question. So had my phone interview for one of the jobs that asked me to do a phone screen from this past Tuesday. It was your basic phone screener with a recruiter. I should know by next week if I am moving on. It would be a job doing new employee orientation and a variety of other training classes. My question is about resumes and job applications. So my last role before my temp job was called field trainer. Now, it's kind of a vague job description, and I don't know that it really defines what I did. So what I did was I supported 100 plus restaurants and all things training. Now, I didn't work in the locations because obviously that's a lot of locations and I can't be all of the places. So I didn't do any training in the locations. Sometimes I would go into a location and assess the situation or certify them to be a training restaurant or just have a meeting there. But it's kind of weird. Kind of a consulting position, I guess. But like, I'm trying to figure out how to reword that position because a lot of people, when they look at my resume, see the title field trainer and they think that I trained in the restaurants, which I do have experience doing that, but that was like 10 years of my career ago. So I'm trying to figure out how I can phrase this. I was thinking like most other restaurants call this kind of position like a regional training manager or something like that. But there's a school of thought where you shouldn't have manager in your title if you didn't actually manage people, which I didn't directly, but I managed a process. But then I didn't really manage a process. I influenced a process. So do I need to be like a training influencer? But I had to influence multiple levels. So that's where this gets kind of complicated because I did train, like when there was a new rollout for something training related, I did do a stint of traveling and training for like 7 weeks in a row in 2019. And then like we implemented a learner management system. I know this is totally becoming like Katie's resume, but what I asked on my personal Facebook page, and I'm curious to see what you all think. What, like, do you have to have direct reports to have manager in your title, or do you consider managing a process a management level position? Or if you don't believe that manager should be in my rename title for my resume, do you feel like specialist covers it? I'm trying to stay away from coordinator because coordinator is generally an entry-level job, and what I did was definitely more than entry level. So I'm just trying to figure out. I'm basically just trying to show on my resume that my position was a lot more work than training in the restaurants. And I know on job descriptions, you know, you put your job description and your job responsibilities and achievements, etc. But when a recruiter is looking through hundreds and hundreds of interviews, you know, they don't have time to read a job description. So I'm trying to make that last position stand out a little more. Daily Disney for April 2nd from Inside Out. Congratulations, San Francisco. You've ruined pizza. First the Hawaiians, and now you. Anger certainly has strong opinions about toppings. What kind of pizza plates only makes one kind of pizza anyway?
Hey, and I don't feel like I died at work, so you know.
Oh, really? Like it wasn't stupid busy?
Nope. It was great.
I wonder if it was a travel day for a lot of people.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like maybe people went to church and then they ate at home, or maybe this is the day people are traveling out or traveling in.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we were busy. We just weren't like running around like chicken was a head cut off busy.
Is it because you were staffed properly?
Some of that was because we were staffed properly. We are nervous about Easter.
Being busy?
Yeah. Like busier than normal.
Yeah.
Because like no buffets, no go meet the Easter bunny.
Oh yeah.
Like all those people gotta find somewhere to eat.
Good point.
Yeah, we talked about it today and I was like, oh.
Yeah, but people like to do brunchy stuff.
Yeah, if there's brunchy stuff available.
But you can still go to brunch and have a brunch buffet.
Yeah, but there's not going to be as many spots open.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some of those people are going to get displaced.
Yeah.
Some people pay for brunch, those like Easter brunches because you get to meet the Easter Bunny. They mean the Easter Bunny.
That's true. Yes, that will be very interesting.
There's just some concern.
Whoops. So Duncan's restaurant is open on Easter, but not normal hours.
Woo woo! We're gonna surprise everybody that we close early. We haven't told them yet. It's gonna be like, lock the doors. We scheduled them till normal close. And then we're gonna be
You
like,
better hope nobody watches this.
they don't. Then we're gonna be like, hey, happy Easter. Go
That's
home
nice.
early.
Cool.
That way they all just stay till close, because and they get out faster.
That's true.
Surprise.
So the hours aren't posted anywhere?
Nope. They didn't give us any thing.
Because everyone's different. But anyway. Okay. Well, I wish we had some time to watch the newest releases on
I
Disney
know.
Plus, but we don't because it's late. And we probably won't tomorrow. But maybe that'll be what we do with our Easter Sunday night. Everyone needs deadlines.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming to the show! Hasta la vista! What did he say?